Hello, friends. This is your boy T Fresh coming to you from the beautiful city of Calgary, Alberta. In today's episode, I'm going to speak about some of the positive aspects of working in main camp. Based on the first video we had, based on the fans' demand, they wanted to know the positive aspect of working in main camp. So today, without wasting time, I'm going to share with you some of the positive aspects of working in main camp. For those of you watching who doesn't know what a main camp is, a main camp is a temporary housing where oil and gas, construction and mining people stay to complete their job. So please, before you begin, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, share with a friend and a friend and a friend. Thank you.
Hello, fans of Triple T Fresh. Again, we are back again to give you guys some insight into life on remote camp, which is brought to you by Mr. Triple T. And on today's episode, as you all saw previously, we had a lot of feedback about doing some of the positives of working in man camp. So on today's episode, we're going to focus on that. And as always, we have the owner, the founder of Triple T.
Bless up.
How you doing, Mr. Triple T? T Fresh?
I'm doing great. It's always great to have you around here. Thank you.
It's always great to have you, sir. We love having your company and giving us some insight into remote camp. And if I recall correctly, on our last episode, you spoke about the years that you have been at the remote camps. I believe you said almost 10 years. You have worked with different organizations at the same time too. But today we would like to focus on some of the positives. So if you wouldn't mind to give us a bit of a quick customer experience when you leave home here, how is it like to get to the main camp and the trip? And then you can tell us a little bit about the camp itself.
Well, when I leave home, mostly I'm on the road, flying over across Canada to different locations. Working in a man camp is one of the best decisions I ever made, okay? Some of the positive aspects, number one, I'm going to focus on is about the money. Great money working in man camp, okay? When you work there, you make good money. So that's something I really enjoy because the money attracts people to work out there, There's nothing like that. Like you said it, prior to that, I spent my time working in a hospital, pharmacy, retail. But when I get into the main camp, there's nothing like main camp. Good money, good excellent.
That's really good to hear. I'm sure you're all motivated by money, so glad to see that the money is definitely there. So one of the things that I wanted to discuss today was to basically understand a little bit as to some of the positives, apart from money. What else would someone who wants to work within that industry should look forward to?
Well, other than money, the social life out there is also good. When you are in there for your 2 weeks or 14 days or 21 days, you get a lot of chance to utilize with a lot of people across the nation or from different part of the world. Get a chance to socialize with them. So social life is good because you meet a lot of people, okay? In addition to that, there's a lot of amenities we have, like, the gym classes, the yoga, there is running, exercise. So this keep you engaged, keep you going, and you don't stress yourself or just think like you want to be home.
All right, well, that's good to hear. What about, I heard something about work life and personal life balance. Is that something that you see at the camp as well?
Definitely, of course. When you are there for the 2 weeks, your focus is on the job, okay? So when you offer your 2 weeks or your 3 weeks, you got an excellent life. Over there, you can do your vacation, you spend quality time with your family, you can go to anywhere you wanted to work. This is something I really enjoy because once I'm there, I focus on the job, but once I come home, my mind is free because I know my cross shift is there, they will take care of business. So once I'm here, take out my appointments, spend time with family, and do the things I love to do. So it's a great place to work if you wanted to work and make money.
All right. What about the atmosphere? How's it like working in those environments?
Well, great people, like I said initially. You meet a lot of great people. The atmosphere is awesome. Great food. The food itself is great. And like when you are there, you don't spend. You work, you focus on the job, so you don't spend anything. Everything there is free for you. Food, laundry, everything. So the atmosphere is great itself. They make it like home, right? So you feel welcome. You feel like you're home. Away from home, but you're home. Okay?
Oh, that's really good. So it's good to have an environment that feels like you're at home, right? What about the fact that, because I've heard this, that there's different options of different type of job that you can do while you are at the men camp. Can you elaborate a bit on that piece?
Yeah, so the main camp, everybody have this different contractors, okay? For myself, I'm a health and safety, which we have our organization. So some people say, if you're in the oil and gas, when I was in oil and gas, we have oil and gas, scaffolders, we have construction workers. Right, I'm working the mining side, the same thing. We have miners, we have construction, we have drillers. So there's different contractors. So every contractor does different things. Okay, they also have housekeeper, they have kitchen worker, they have janitorial team, it's all different.
All right, well, that's good to hear, because for someone like myself, if I was looking to get into an industry, I want to make sure that at least there's room for growth. So I'm not just kind of excluded to just one career, but being able to grow within it and making connection and meeting different people and networking is very, very important. Well, that's good to hear. On a different note, I did hear something about working in these men camps, and that the job that you do, you feel that it is regarded as being wealthy, because in certain situations you don't want to be in a toxic environment that you're working, and people do not appreciate what you do. How is that sense when it comes to working in men camps?
Well, that is really not true. It's a long hours of work. But with the new regulations and measures in place, there's strict regulations and measures in place to ensure that the workers' health and safety number one priority. Okay? So we have health and safety officers, we have quality assurance people. We ensure that we compliance based on the regulation or where you are. So the jurisdiction you're working in, you have to follow all the regulation. So the atmosphere is great. There's nothing like toxic environment or anything like that. No, it is awesome and you enjoy it based on the regulation. Because if you don't follow the regulation and something happens, fatality or somebody get hurt, hey, you might lose your license to operate. There's a huge fine you can get. So every contractor out there ensure that the workers' safety is a priority for everybody out there.
Perfect. Well, that's really good to see that both the employers and the employees are doing their part to make sure they follow the different policies that have been established by the different provincial bodies to make it possible to have a very good working environment. Mr. T Fresh, before we end our episode today, is there anything else you'd like to part with your fans and your viewers?
Well, for the viewers, man, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. If you wanted to make money, I think the main camp is the best place you can start, okay? Like I said it on the first video, make the decision with your family. If you are single, without any dependent children, is the place you can start to make good money, okay? Even though you're married and there's no kids involved, you and your partner can work in the main camp, save money, and use that money to do what you wanted to do. So the money aspect is good. So if you want to work in the main camp, I strongly recommend. And the reason being, like I said it, you don't pay anything. When you're there, you just work. Monday to Sunday, 21 days, 14 days a week, you make good money. So that money will help you to utilize and pay some of your bill than working in the city. So it's a great place to go and to start your work. And I challenge you, try it and you're going to enjoy it, and you come and testify that it's a great place to be.
Well, Mr. T Fresh, thank you so much for this time. A little birdie told me that we do have a special guest joining us very soon to discuss about what life insurance means, credit score, and the value and the benefits behind it. So I can't wait to join you both on that episode. Again, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.